We're chatting with Alamogordo Tennis. Their season begins next week. They've got a tournament up in Albuquerque and then a home duel on Tuesday. Who do you guys host on Tuesday?
We are playing Goddard.
Goddard. So that'll be the season opener. And people can actually get to the tennis courts this year because Oregon's open in front of the tennis courts, right, Coach?
Yes, the roads are perfectly good now, and you can park everywhere on the street.
That's Coach Raymond Montoya. How many years now for you for head coach?
This will be my 6th year.
Wow. Time flies. Is it crazy? It's 6 years?
It's going fast, yes.
Well, back for another season, and you've got your 4 captains here. You want to introduce who you brought with you?
Yes, this is Benito Tave.
Hey.
Tate Westover. Bella Romero.
Hi.
And Talee Westover.
How are y'all doing today? Good?
Doing great.
Okay.
Doing great.
Glad to have you here. Well, Coach, I mean, decent amount of turnover from last year's group. I think you had, 5 or 6 seniors last year? Or am I remembering that number wrong?
No, I believe we lost 6.
6, yeah. So y'all had a lot of players that were obviously important to your team last year. And so, kind of... But that happens every year in high school. You've got some turnover every now and then. How's it been, getting into the practice and start of the season here over the last I know you guys are practicing throughout most of the school year, so.
No, it's been going really good. Preseason, we had a good turnout of new players coming out, and especially for the girls team. We lost a lot of seniors on that side, and we have 4 new girls that came out, and we're super excited of what they can do. They're practicing really hard. And for the boys, I think we had 7 new boys come out, and it's been interesting because they're all practicing really hard. They're all progressing quickly, and they're competing with each other, so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. When do you, so you finish up the season in May. When do you kind of get started again? And, the players come out, and you talk about new players coming out. When do you guys get started usually?
The players don't quit practicing. They start coming out in May, and a lot of them start practicing hard, and we'll go out there and do a few lessons with them, and they really devote themselves to going to tournaments and just matches at home and practice. And we start preseason around August, September time,
So they've had 4 or 5 months to work with the coaches and work with their fellow players. And it's obviously tennis, kind of like golf, is kind of what you put into it is what you're going to get.
Correct. And it's a year-long sport, especially in New Mexico. We have the amazing weather here, so they can just play as much as they want here.
Okay. I'll move over here to Benito. And excited about being a captain this year? Is that kind of a cool thing for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's been quite fun.
Okay. Anything surprise you about being a captain, like in terms of responsibilities or what the team's looking you to do, or is like you were ready to go?
It's really nice to just have people I can surround myself with, and they can look up to me.
Yeah. Okay. How about off season, and what were you doing? Did you do any tournaments? Did you just work out on the tennis courts here locally? What did you have going on?
I was doing both. I was coming out every day as much as I could, and then I was traveling quite a bit to Albuquerque for all their tournaments.
Okay. And did you feel like you played well in those tournaments, got some improvement as we get ready for the season?
I definitely improved as a player in total, and I'm really excited to see how it affects me this year.
Yeah. Now, what aspects of your game you feel like serve's gotten better, your ground strokes, volley, what out there has been improving for you feel like?
100% my serve. I think that's my best weapon this year, for sure.
Okay, very good. You more excited for singles, doubles? Don't care, you're excited for both?
Both, for sure.
Okay. Do you know who your doubles partner is going to be yet? Or?
No, doubles is kind of complicated right now.
Okay. There's going to be some testing out of that over the first few duels and tournaments?
100%.
100%, okay. Very good. Got to figure out who has the good chemistry and all those kind of things. All right. Because Coach talk about a lot of newer names out there. All right, Tate, how about you? I know you're usually traveling for lots of things.
Yeah.
So what was going on for you this summer leading into the season?
Yeah, so we finished up state, and then we were all super tired, talking like we're going to give ourselves 2 weeks, and then we were back out on the courts. So I had a camp up in Utah and just coming out with the guys, the girls, just throughout the summer to get ground strokes. Yeah.
How about you? It's senior year, being a captain. Is it exciting for you to have all that going into your final season?
Yeah, for sure. I remember freshman year, 8th grade, just looking up to the older guys, and then now we have a big team, a bunch of young guys around us, and it's just kind of fun.
Okay. What part of your game you feel like you're seeing improvement on compared to maybe last season?
Serves, I think, is a big one, and then just kind of touch in general, being able to put the ball where I want it. So.
All right. Singles, doubles, you excited about one over the other, or just ready to go play tennis?
Honestly, yeah, both. Just see what I'm doing better this year, and then just kind of focus on that.
Yeah, okay. And same as Benito, not really sure who your doubles partner is going to be
Yeah,
yet?
no.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Have you had a chance to play with a lot of different people, though?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it could be a number of different people, and you'd be happy regardless.
Yeah, all of it would be fun.
Okay, all right. Look forward to seeing. That'll be a nice surprise those first couple of tournaments,
for sure.
It'll be surprising for you guys too. So, all right, move on over to Bella. And how about you? What was your summer like? Did you have a lot of tennis going on?
Yes. So me and my sister were very competitive, and usually we tend to head to either Albuquerque, El Paso, just the local tournaments around like the state and across Texas, and that's really where we'll try to improve because it's a competition we haven't seen before, or like someone, who we've met before, but, this time it's a little different. So, yeah, we've just been doing that, a lot of tournaments over the summer. And then me and my sister also work closely with Dale Wallace. He was one of the coaches last year, and he continues to be our private coach.
Okay, awesome. Very good. And any part of your game you feel like you're seeing biggest improvement in going into this season?
I think I have improved a lot for doubles in terms of my volleys, and then also my ground strokes. They've been pretty strong this week at least. But yeah, I've always had a pretty strong serve. You can ask Coach Ray, it's always been there.
All right. So it sounds like maybe you're a little more excited for doubles this year compared to singles?
Yes. So my doubles partner is going to be Talee Westover. So I think we're really excited. We've been playing some scrimmage matches this week, and so I think we're excited just to see how it all works out in the end.
Yeah. What do you like more about doubles maybe compared to singles? I mean, it's a fast game a lot of the time.
So last year I was primarily a singles player for the team, and so this year is like really one of my first chances at getting a shot at doubles. So I think just communication is going to be real important for us.
Okay. All right. We'll move over here to your doubles partner, and Talee. And how about you? What's the summer been like? What you had going on?
Same as Tate. We went to BYU tennis camp, which is always a blast, and kind of got the plan and got the structure from then. But to keep on through the summer and just hitting with my brothers, Tate, and other players.
Okay. How about any part of your game you feel like you're excited to see how much it's improved from last year to this year?
I have developed a second serve, which has been a struggle for 5 years, but I finally got my kick serve, and I think confidence from last year and this year has definitely increased, and I think that mental aspect of it is super important. So.
Yeah. And are you more excited for one of the singles, doubles? I mean,
I love both.
Okay.
I love the aspect of the open court singles, but playing with Bella is a blast. We're just going to have so much fun this year.
Okay. Bella, I do want to ask you real quickly, captain, I mean, getting to be that this year, is that exciting to have that this season?
I think it's really exciting. Eva and Ebony, they definitely left big spots that we have to fill. But we have a lot of new players this year, and so when I see something that they aren't doing correctly or something that I could fix, I think that being a captain, being able to tell them, hey, I think if you were to do this instead, to help them, I think that it just helps a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Talee, I mean, obviously you've had older sisters that have been captains, and I mean, it's kind of run through the family. I'm sure it's something that they can give you advice if you need to, but you've played enough tennis and been with the team long enough, obviously, that you got to feel pretty comfortable in the role.
Mm-hmm. It's so much fun. Definitely being a younger sibling, haven't really had anyone looking up to me, so this year has been really fun for that.
All right. Coach, I mean, we've got these four here. It sounds like the lineup is going to be a fluid thing, at least to begin with, for you guys, or do you feel like you've got your six on the boys and girls pretty well set?
No, we got it pretty set. We're super excited where we're at right now. So the good thing is a lot of my players are interchangeable. If I need to switch them up, they're ready to go, whatever position I put them in. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah. Well, let's talk on the boys' side in terms of the other four singles. Who do you expect to be there for you guys this year?
We're super excited for Ryan and Dallin. They really stepped up their game this year, and I think we have a really strong four players. And we have a new player who started last year, Priyam. He's put in a lot of work over the summer, and we're super excited to see what he can do. And then we have a couple new players we're trying to figure out who's going to be playing on our six. So,
okay, on the girls' side, what's it going to look like there?
You know what? I am super excited to see what Shelby Romero can do. She has a lot of weapons that she can harness. We're hoping that we could see her strengths come out this year. And then we have a bunch of new players under her. So we have Callie, and then we have Ella and Evelyn and Aaliyah. And they're all learning the game. They put a lot of work in the last 5 months, and they just keep getting better each month. And so it's going to be a little different because they have no experience during matches. And so we've been at practice where we've been putting in a lot of time on matches. So we're excited to see what they can do on Tuesday.
Okay. Look forward to seeing that one. And, of course, we'll cross our fingers. The weather's been so great recently. Hopefully, thankfully, maybe the rain tomorrow or Friday, and then you guys will be good next week for the weather.
Yes, I hope the weather can cooperate for us.
I just know the nicest thing, and I know I mentioned it right at the top, having the street done so people can actually park and go and get to the tennis courts a little bit easier this year.
Super excited for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Some people may think, well, you're excited about not being construction. Yeah, that's a nice thing for sure. So, Benito, I mean, in terms of like helping the inexperienced players, I mean, is that something you can kind of do you feel like you can talk to them and help them out anyways? Do they look to you? I mean, what's that experience been like for you?
It's been pretty great. I've been working on myself, so it's nice to like step back and actually help someone else learn the same exact thing of what I had to learn, and I think I've been able to do that pretty well.
All right. Is tennis something you'd like to continue playing at the collegiate level, or just going to have it as something that you'll play in your life and you're going to be busy doing other things?
I'm definitely wanting to take it to the collegiate level. I just need to push myself harder to do that right now.
Okay. What's the plans for after high school? We started thinking about what's next for you? College or?
College, probably NMSU, but not 100%. Still looking for what I can get.
Okay. Do you know what you want to study in college or not sure?
Agriculture.
Okay. What's got you interested in agriculture?
My brother got me really big into agriculture ever since I was young, and he always had me growing all sorts of flowers and stuff, so It's been pretty big in my life.
Do you get involved with like the 4-H, FFA, that group, or you just kind of do your own thing?
I always kind of stayed away from that because, well, I never had time for it because I was always on the court.
Gotcha. So just that's a little bit too much extra to kind of add on to the table there.
Yeah, just a little too much.
I got you. Very good. How about goals for the season? What are you kind of setting for yourself or the team, or what are you trying to put in your mind of, hey, I want to get this done my senior year?
Just improve as a player and as a person in total. Just try and keep myself calm throughout my entire life. So.
Yeah. The mental aspect of the game big as anything else out there?
100%.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're here to Tate, and how about you? I mean, I think both you and Talee have kind of talked about, feels like you've been the younger player more often than you've been the older player. Yeah. Has it been fun, getting a chance to help out some of the new ones that are out there?
Yeah, so it's always just fun kind of building a relationship with all of the younger guys and making them feel welcome, and then once you have their relationship, you can kind of feel more comfortable helping them out with their game. So that's been a lot of fun so far.
And it seems like when I've talked to the tennis players, you all are like one big family. It's a very welcoming group,
sure.
And I think that's a goal. I think for the captains, I'm sure, to keep it that way. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, definitely. We just want it to be fun when we go out to the courts. We want people to be excited to get off school and then go over and have time with your friends playing tennis.
Yeah. I know I probably asked you this a million times, but things change from one year to the next. Is you hoping to continue tennis after this?
Yeah. So I don't know if I'll play collegiate. I kind of have some offers from some smaller schools around the country, but I'm wanting to go to BYU. So we figure out in a couple of days actually if we get in. So we'll see how that goes, and then
little nerve-wracking, I would imagine. Yeah. Waiting for that acceptance letter. It's that time of the year for sure. What are the plan? What do you want to study when you get to college?
I'm thinking exercise science, and I'm interested in being a dentist right now. I think it's really cool. So we'll kind of go to college. We'll see how stuff looks and see if I want to continue that. But
I'd ask you why you want to be a dentist, but I think we know
my dad,
since your dad
great mentor. Yeah,
absolutely. He'll definitely. If you have any questions, he can certainly answer that. How about goals for the season? What kind of goals are you setting for yourself?
For the boys team. Just generally, I want us to go to state for sure. I want us to make it, and then individually, of course, I did pretty good with Jackson last year in doubles, and so we'll see. I want to make it individually, either singles or doubles, whatever we decide doing, and then just perform well for sure.
Okay. All right, Bella, how about you? Is tennis something you're hoping to continue after this, or?
I would love to do tennis at like a club level once I am in college. I don't think I will continue doing it collegiately, though.
Okay. I feel like we maybe already touched on this a little bit. We were talking about you being a captain, but I mean, has it been fun, working with some of the inexperienced players?
Yes. So I myself, I didn't originally start out with tennis. I started with softball. And so just coming in and then seeing how well I was treated and then kind of being a role model, it has been a huge step. And I think that, our girls team is going to be solid. We all, we have team bonding all the time with the girls because they're really new. And so I think that's just mentally just getting them all to connect is a really big aspect of it.
Is that your favorite part of being a part of the tennis team, is that it is just a welcoming group and everybody, I don't know necessarily, I don't use laid back because I know you guys work hard, you want to win, you're competitive, but the welcoming aspect of it, is that what you love about it?
I think that the welcoming part got me to stay. Coach Ray, he's not a very scary dude. I fell in love with the sport as well, and that is also what led me to stay. So, yeah.
That's good to hear that you're not scary, right, Coach?
No, that makes me feel better. Yes.
Okay. It's always good to hear that you're not scary. College coming up for you, is that the plan for you? Where you want to go, what you want to do?
So at the moment, I have about 8 different college offers. I'm just waiting for scholarships and kind of to go on some college tours, and then I'll make a decision later in the spring.
What do you want to study?
I'm thinking pre-med, probably biology or public health, something of that aspect.
What got you interested in doing that?
So my plan is to become an anesthesiologist assistant. And so right now I'm just really focused on my undergrad. I do a lot of extracurriculars at the high school. I'm involved in BPA, HOSA, and, competing and getting and placing regionally and at the state level in those competitions is what led me to be hey, I'm pretty good at this. So, yeah.
Okay, very good. That's exciting. That's something to get pumped for. And how about goals for the season? What are you looking for in terms of, wanting to get to state, just being, better at your game? What are you looking for?
I'm very competitive with my sisters, so I would say, I want to have a winning season, and I want, just the girls' team to have a winning season. State, we are definitely going in for state. I have no doubt about it in my mind. I say goals, just like how Benito was saying, the mental part, the mental aspect is really, really big for tennis. So I would just be being there mentally and being there for my doubles partner as well.
All right. Talee, would you know anything about being competitive with your sisters or siblings or anything? No?
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell.
Ring a bell? Nothing like that. How about you? Are you hoping to continue tennis after this, or is this it for you when you finish up?
Definitely waiting on that BYU acceptance letter. But there's an option between that and, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do tennis afterwards. But
that's okay. I mean, you got other future plans, and I know the next few years for both you and Tate are very, obviously the hopes of going to BYU and then your mission as well. Yep. So, I mean, there's some things coming up for you for sure. What do you want to study in college? Have you figured that one out?
I'm thinking exercise science as well, but I want to go on to be an athletic trainer.
Okay. What got you interested in want to do an athletic training?
Actually, this past state, I was cramping a little bit at the final match, and so that led me to kind of be I would love to be the person to kind of help people on court and off court and on the field, wherever. Yeah.
Okay, very good. How about goals you're setting for yourself this upcoming season? I'm sure you want to get back to state again.
Yes, state is always the goal, both with the team and individually, wherever, doubles, singles, whatever. But also, this season's been a big focus on the mental side and just kind of having fun with my last senior season, trying not to get too hard and too competitive, because sometimes a bad call, can change the whole game for you. But staying happy, staying excited and fun.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Very good. So Goddard coming up this week. You go to the Albuquerque tournament. Is that a new tournament for you guys, or did you go there last year?
No, we went there last year. It was an amazing tournament. All the big schools go there, so we get an opportunity to see all the northern schools and all the big players.
Weekend after, it's the Alamogordo Invite. Do you know who all's showing up for that one this year?
We do Espanola Valley's coming, Nimi's coming, Artesia's coming, and then the schools in Las Cruces, Oregon, Centennial, Mayfield, and Las Cruces.
So you got a big field this year that's coming over.
Super excited, and each school, they just have great players, and so it's going to be a good turnout.
And then early in March, getting to go up to Rio Rancho, I know is a big deal there. You're going to see some really good players there, and then Los Lunas, Valencia. So you've got a pretty good group of non-district duels you're going to.
Yeah, it's going to be a great schedule. It's going to be a tough schedule for our team, but we're super excited for the challenge.
And expectations going into the year. I mean, I know the players feel like they can. I mean, the teams have been getting to state, individuals have been getting to state pretty regularly over the last few years. So y'all feel like you can make that happen again this year?
I think we're taking one match at a time this year. Like I said, we have a bunch of new players with no experience of playing, and we're just trying to prepare them mentally. Like these 4 captains have been talking about, the mental game for tennis is just very important. And we're trying to explain to them and teach them the aspects of being able to control our mental game. Because tennis is a roller coaster of emotions. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely the way things can swing from good to bad very easily is kind of crazy.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, but we're super excited to see what everybody can do this year. They're very hard workers, every single one of them. So I know that it's going to be an exciting year for us.
Okay. Well, again, you can go and see Tiger Tennis for the first time this season next Tuesday. Then the Alamogordo Invitational is the final weekend of February, so you can watch a ton of tennis between that Friday and Saturday, and there'll be obviously a lot more opportunities throughout the year. Good luck this season. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Coach, good luck.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.